It's true that the rich are different from you and me. Not only do they have more money, but many hail from remarkably colorful backgrounds with fierce passions and oddball interests. It's not uncommon for the richest people in the world to be reclusive, shuttling from one luxurious home to another by a private jet, protected by walls of security and windows of dark tinted glass. In this video, we're going to talk about the 10 richest people in the world. Some of the richest people on this list, it may surprise you. What might surprise you more is just how much all of these people are worth. Let's dive straight in and talk about the top 10 richest people. Number 10. Mark Zuckerberg, $59 billion. The CEO and chairman of Facebook sit at a current net worth of $59 billion US. It's really impressive how Mark Zuckerberg grew the company from a small startup into one of the 10 biggest companies in the world by market capitalization. A company that Facebook has become today, they've really gone a long way ever since they went public in May 2012, increasing their stock price from $38 to $315 US. Today's Facebook, it's not just Facebook, but a powerful social media empire that includes Instagram and WhatsApp. Number 9. Zhong Xinshan, $67.8 billion. The Zhong Xinshan, with a net worth of $67.8 billion US, most people haven't known him. Even his Wikipedia article only has 9 lines. Zhong Xinshan is 68 years old, and he's the founder of Nongfu Spring, the largest beverage company in China. But of course, this alone doesn't make him the richest person in the world. The rise of Xinshan might be even more interesting, while he was only worth $15 billion just in September 2020. Zhong Xinshan is the chairman and owner of the pharmaceutical giant Beijing Wental Biological Pharmacy. Together with his other pharmaceutical company, Yangsheng Pharmaceuticals, these 3 companies are part of the Yangsheng Group. Number 8. Steve Ballmer, $82.7 billion. Steve Ballmer joined software giant Microsoft as his 30th employee and took over to lead the firm as CEO from 2000 until 2014 after Bill Gates retired to focus on other goals. Critics claim that during his tenure, Microsoft missed out on a 21st century technology trends such as the emerging smartphone industry. With his current net worth of $82.7 billion, 65-year-old Ballmer probably doesn't care about his critics. During Obama's time as CEO, he further improved the company's already strong market position, which led to a tripling in sales and a doubling in profits. Ballmer lived in the same dorm and on the same floor as Bill Gates while the two attended Harvard University. The brotherly relationship between the two became strained when Ballmer started pushing the tech company into hardware, such as the Surface tablet and the Windows mobile phone during his tenure as CEO. Number 7. Sergey Brin, $89.5 billion. Google is one of the largest internet search engines in the world. In 2006, the company expanded by purchasing YouTube. 2008 saw the release of the first smartphone utilizing the Android operating system, which was originally developed by Android Inc. In 2005, Google acquired the company. As one of Google's founders, his current net worth is an incredible $89.5 billion US. The 48-year-old was born in Moscow and emigrated to the US in 1979. Brin was the president of Google's parent company Alphabet Inc. until he finally stepped down in 2019. He's also interested in topics such as energy and climate problems, investing in the alternative energy industry to help the world stepping away from old energy forms. Brin was also one of the first people to invest in Tesla. Ballmer is known for his energetic personality. He was known to scream so much that he even needed surgery on his vocal cords. Number 6. Larry Page, $93 billion. The second Google founder, Larry Page, with a net worth of $93 billion US. Larry Page's philosophy is that if you're rich, you should use your money to make the world a better place. He doesn't only talk like this, but he also lives his life this way. While Sergey Brin was Google's president, Larry Page left the company's operations as CEO until he stepped down in December 2019 to focus on other ventures. Over the years, he has invested in a lot of interesting companies before they became famous. Just like Sergey Brin, Larry Page was also one of the first to invest in Tesla. He also invested in the asteroid mining company Planetary Resources and in the startup flying car. Number 5. Warren Buffett, $93.4 billion. Warren Buffett is regarded as the most successful investor in the world, with a net worth of $93.4 billion, which made him the 5th richest man in the world. Traders around the globe looked up to him due to his success in investing. He is an American entrepreneur and investor and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. More recently, Berkshire Hathaway has invested in large, well-known companies. Its portfolio of wholly owned subsidiaries includes interests in insurance, energy distribution, and railroads, as well as consumer products. Buffett is a noted Bitcoin skeptic. Buffett has dedicated much of his wealth to philanthropy. Between 2006 and 2020, he gave away $41 billion, mostly to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and his children's charities. Buffett launched the Giving Pledge alongside Bill Gates in 2010. Buffett still serves as CEO, but in 2021, he hinted at who might be his successor, Gregory Abel. Abel is the head of Berkshire's non-insurance operations. Number 4. Bill Gates, $121 billion. Bill Gates is an American business tycoon, software developer, author, and philanthropist with a net worth of $121 billion. He's co-founder of the world's largest multinational software company, Microsoft. For more than 3 decades, he has been included in the list of the world's wealthiest people compiled by Forbes. He's also the co-founder of the world's largest private charitable foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Bill Gates entered the elite $100 billion club in 2020 when Microsoft shares reached record highs post-robust earnings. Bill Gates is also the largest private owner of farmland in the US with over 268,000 acres. Number 3. Jeff Bezos, $131.9 billion. Jeff Bezos, an American entrepreneur, is now one of the top richest billionaires in the world in 2022. He transferred a quarter of his Amazon stake, 4%, to his ex-wife Mackenzie, according to Forbes. However, that could not pull him down the list of the richest men in the world. Bezos is the co-founder of e-commerce giant Amazon, one of the biggest and most popular companies on the web since 1994. In the beginning, Amazon was just a simple online bookstore in Jeff's bedroom, and its initial sales were low. But the scenario in 2022 is that Jeff Bezos is now one of the richest men in the world, who has added a whopping $40 billion to his net earnings in the last couple of years. Amazon is making major shifts after its recent cover of Whole Foods and then starting drone shipping and a bunch of other strong and new ideas. Number 2. Bernard Arnault, $137.9 billion. French national Bernard Arnault is the chair and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. LVMH owns brands including Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora. Most of Arnault's wealth comes from his massive stake in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that controls 41.3% of LVMH. His shares in Christian Dior SE, plus an additional 6.2% in LVMH, are held through his family-owned holding company, Groupe Familial Arnault. An engineer by training, Arnault first showed his business acumen while working for his father's construction firm, Foret Savenel, taking charge of the company in 1971. He converted Foret Savenel to a real estate company named Fernal Inc. in 1979. Number 1. Elon Musk, $213.9 billion. The Tesla co-founder, who this year changed his title from CEO to Techno King of Tesla in a March regulatory filing, has enjoyed a massive wealth increase thanks to the rapid growth of his electric automaker. Tesla shares are up about 60% this year, and the company hit a $1 trillion market cap for the first time in October. Thanks to the surge in Tesla shares and private transactions boosting the reported valuation of SpaceX, Musk's lead in the global wealth rankings has continued to grow. Musk has recently been selling millions of shares of Tesla to pay a reported $12 billion tax bill associated with the stock option package he received in 2012. If you want to get a little closer to making the richest billionaires rankings, you might need to become a technological innovator or luxury retail mastermind. Or you could keep it simple and focus on value investing. It also wouldn't hurt to have been born to wealth. Don't forget to subscribe to Lux Square.